I can't lie. When Hyundai announced they were building the Veloster, I got excited. The car looks cool. It looks sporty, it's unique, it's funky, it's different. Then I drove it, and I was let down a little bit. It's not sporty. It's an economy car in a tracksuit. It's slow, it gets good gas mileage, it's comfortable, it has neat tech features inside. Thankfully though, for 2013, they've given us the Veloster Turbo. More aggression, and perhaps it's ready to finally fit into that tracksuit. So it's clear on the outside that you're looking at a slightly more aggressive car than the already good-looking non-turbo Veloster. For 2013, you've got the big family face. It's a catfish-like snout, but it works really well here because it's not chromed out, it's not plasticed out, it's flat black and it looks good. The headlights look good. They cut hard into the big fenders. You've got a big old fog light down there, and you've got these kind of cool looking wheels. They're not boring, they're not that great, but they do work here well. The Kumho tires are okay, but as you may have heard, we're getting optional Michelin soon, so that's gonna push this sport up even more. Coming down the side, you've got this cool looking shape. They left a little bit of height here, even though it looks like the daylight opening squeezes, so there is some headroom back there. I'm 6'3", I've sat back there. If you don't hit any bumps, your head won't hit the roof. So that's good, so don't hit bumps. But coming all the way around to the back, the taillights wrap into the bodywork, and you know how you're telling this apart from a non-turbo? First of all, if you can read, that says turbo, that helps, but if you can't read, look at this exhaust. It's different from the stock one. It's meaner, it's big old trumpets. It's got this diffuser down here that probably doesn't do anything, but it looks cool. Overall, they've upped the aggression level here. This car looks great, and hopefully it sounds and drives great. All that sported up bodywork means nothing if you don't have something fun going on under the hood, as was the case in the non-turbo Veloster. Thankfully, we've got something good here. It says turbo here just like it does on the back because this is a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's a twin scroll turbo, which is supposed to help with lag down low, but we'll get to that in a minute. This baby pushes out 201 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque, sends it to the front wheels through a 6-speed manual gearbox. You can get an automatic, but if you do that, you're wasting your time. It's not a bad automatic, but row your own. The shifter is much better than the first gen Genesis Coupe. They've come a long way, and reports are out that it's gonna get even better. So get a handle on it now so you know what you're doing, and then when the next one comes out with the better tires and the better shifter, you're ready to rock. It looks sporty, but it's also useful because we're dealing with the hatchback. This trunk, from first glance, you would look like there's not a lot going on in here, but it goes down deep. It actually swallows up our 2 camera bags nice and easy. Should you need more room and you don't have any rear passengers, it does seat 2 rear passengers, by the way, for a total seating capacity of 4. Should you not have anybody in here though, you can fold the seats down and put even more stuff in here. We could put more camera bags, but we don't need them because we're shooting with the one. The non-turbo Veloster had a sporty inside to match its sporty outside. It's no different here on the turbo, but it makes sense here. The seats are nicely bolstered. They're also comfortable and supportive. These are good units. And again, if you forget you're driving the turbo, just look to the seat. Another turbo nod. But forgetting that for a minute, keeping your eyes forward, this is a very driver-focused cockpit. The steering wheel is easy to reach. It's got good position for your hands. You've got good visibility out the front windshield, good visibility out the sides. It gets tougher when you're looking to your rear 3/4, though passenger side isn't bad because it's got a good solid opening. And oddly enough, you can put this window down, but you can't put that window down. That's for your precious passenger over there. On top of that, you've got this nice center stack here that is actually really good looking. Too many automakers aren't putting enough emphasis into making this look good. Hyundai has done that. It looks stylish, the buttons all work, flow nicely, you're gonna know where everything is, and once you get accustomed to this being your car, you won't even have to look over here, you just hit it and go. You've got this nice bright nav here, you got good AC pumping in, heated seats on this one, and down here in the bottom here is where you control the action with the start-stop button. So the biggest difference here with the turbo Veloster over the non-turbo is obviously, well, the turbo, let's be serious here, but it translates into a more aggressive, more fun driving experience. With that 201 horse, you can just kind of push it through the curves with a little more emphasis and really hustle this thing around. Now, it's not a sports car still, it's a sporty car, and it's much sportier than the non-turbo. Still, there are a few things that we wish they could have done better here. They say max torque happens at about 1,750 RPMs. It does not feel like it. It feels almost Civic Si-ish in its low-end lag. But once you get up to about 3,000 RPMs, the turbos spool up and you have a lot of energy to go fast. and it's a lot of fun. And you can road through these gears nice and easy. It's not like the old Genesis Coupe where you couldn't find second and fourth didn't sometimes want to happen. This is a much better manual gearbox than previous versions on Hyundai products. There's still few issues though in regards to the suspension. The front feels fine, but randomly over good hard bumps, it's the rear end that gives trouble. It almost feels like you're driving a pickup truck and the bed wants to donkey kick around on some weird bumps. It's an odd issue that we hope will get sorted out on future iterations of the Veloster Turbo. Regardless of that, just hammering around on your favorite back roads, this is a fun car to drive. So if you're in the market for a compact hatchback or coupe that's sporty, not just a fuel sipper, you have a few options. You can go with this Hyundai Veloster Turbo. You could take a look at the 2012 Civic Si. You could also look at the Volkswagen Golf. Each of them have something that the other doesn't. This is certainly the oddball, quirky one of the bunch. The Civic Si has a great motor. It's fun to rev that VTEC out. It's a refined, mature Civic if you want that. This is a little younger, more exciting, more oddball. Though if you go to the Golf, you're gonna get a nicer interior. The infotainment screen is gorgeous. The seats are great. It's just a really well thought out interior. If you want something different though, probably gonna look towards the Veloster Turbo. Why? Well, it's slightly different looking. It's got a uniqueness about it. When you talk about hatchbacks, you count the trunk in the number of doors. So most hatchbacks are 3 doors or 5 doors. This is a 4-door hatchback. One on that side, passenger side, the rear, and this oddball duck right here. You can't get in on the other side unless you scramble over the driver's face, and that's not comfortable for anybody. It's just something that makes the car a little more unique. So if that's what you're looking for, if you want a sporty hatchback that's priced well in the low to mid $25,000 range, it's fun to drive, it looks cool with a great warranty, gets solid gas mileage, you gotta go with the Veloster Turbo.